Last month, a woman named Margaret from Ohio called me. She was scared. Her doctor had just told her that the fruit she'd been eating every single morning for 15 years was damaging her kidneys. Margaret is 73, and like millions of seniors, she thought she was doing the right thing by eating fruit. But the truth is, some fruits that are healthy when you're younger can turn harmful as you get older. This isn't a scare tactic. It's something I've seen again and again in my work. I've spent over 20 years helping older adults improve their health through nutrition. I've worked with over 15,000 people, and the number one mistake I see, eating fruits that the body can no longer handle properly after age 70. Your body changes as you age. Your liver, your kidneys, your digestion, they all slow down. That means the same fruit that helped you stay fit at 30 can now cause blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and even organ stress at 70. And here's what's worse. Most seniors have no idea. They keep eating these fruits thinking they're making a healthy choice. But in reality, they could be speeding up aging, harming their hearts, and even risking memory loss. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 fruits that can silently damage your health after 70. These aren't rare or exotic fruits. They're probably sitting in your kitchen right now. And one of them has been linked to a 340% increase in a serious health issue that affects 1 in 4 seniors. But don't worry, I'll also show you which fruits to eat instead. The ones that protect your body, support your energy, and help you feel young again. Let's get started. Here's what makes me upset. Seniors are told again and again to eat more fruit. But no one explains that your body at 70 is not the same as it was at 30. Your liver, kidneys, and digestive system work slower now. That means some fruits don't get processed the same way. They don't help you, they hurt you. As you age, your body loses the ability to handle certain natural chemicals and sugars in fruit. These don't just pass through your system anymore, they build up. Over time, they cause blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and extra stress on your organs. And the worst part? You don't feel it right away. It creeps in slowly. Tiredness, joint pain, memory issues, and you never think your morning fruit is the cause. Many people think they're just getting older, but in reality, they're reacting to something they eat every day. I've seen it over and over again. A healthy diet becomes harmful simply because the body can no longer keep up with the changes. This isn't just about feeling bloated or tired. The wrong fruit can increase your risk of diabetes, kidney problems, even cognitive decline. And the change happens so slowly, most seniors don't connect the dots. They think it's just aging, but it's not. It's a food mismatch. Robert, a 68-year-old man I worked with, was shocked when we removed just 2 fruits from his diet. In 3 weeks, his blood pressure dropped by 30 points. That's the kind of difference we're talking about. But here's the good news. Once you know which fruits to avoid and what to eat instead, your body starts to respond quickly. You can feel better, think clearer, and age with strength. Let me show you how. Deadly fruit number 1, grapefruit. Let's start with the fruit that surprises most seniors, grapefruit. For decades, grapefruit was seen as the perfect breakfast fruit. It's colorful, tangy, low in calories, and full of vitamin C. You'll find it in every healthy senior meal plan from the 1980s. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Once you turn 65, grapefruit can quietly become dangerous to your health. Grapefruit contains powerful natural chemicals called furanocoumarins. That might sound complicated, but here's what it means. These chemicals interfere with an enzyme in your liver that helps break down medications. This enzyme is called CYP3A4, and when grapefruit blocks it, your medications don't break down like they should. Instead, they build up in your bloodstream and become too strong, sometimes dangerously strong. Now think about this. Over 70% of adults over 65 are on at least 1 prescription drug. Many are on 2 or more. Common drugs affected by grapefruit include medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, allergies, infections, even painkillers. If you take any of those, eating grapefruit can be like taking 3 to 5 doses of your medication instead of 1, and you'd have no idea it's happening. That's exactly what happened to Patricia, a 71-year-old woman from Michigan. She was taking blood pressure medication and eating half a grapefruit every morning. Over time, her blood pressure dropped too low. She felt dizzy and fainted one morning in her kitchen. The doctors found that the grapefruit was making her medication dangerously strong. Once she removed grapefruit from her diet, her blood pressure returned to normal and the fainting stopped. The risk is real, and it doesn't just depend on how much grapefruit you eat. Even one small serving can affect your liver's enzyme system for up to 72 hours. That means if you eat grapefruit on Monday and take your medication on Tuesday or Wednesday, your body may still be reacting. The effects are even stronger if you drink grapefruit juice, which has higher concentrations of these compounds. And it's not just the fresh fruit or juice you need to watch out for. Some citrus-flavored sodas, supplements, and even marmalades contain grapefruit extract, which can have the same impact. So, what should you do instead? If you love citrus, switch to fruits like oranges or tangerines in moderation. But even better, choose berries, like blueberries, strawberries, or blackberries. They're packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber, and they don't interfere with your medications. Berries are also lower in sugar, which helps keep your blood sugar and energy more stable. You don't have to give up fruit completely, you just have to be smart about the ones you choose. Grapefruit may have been fine when you were 30, but after 70, your body reacts differently. And knowing this one fact could protect your heart, your kidneys, and your brain. That's why grapefruit is the first fruit we need to remove from the list. Deadly fruit number 2, bananas. Now let's talk about a fruit almost everyone loves. Bananas. They're soft, sweet, easy to eat, and often recommended as a healthy snack. But if you're over 60, bananas can quietly create serious problems inside your body, especially for your heart, kidneys, and blood pressure. Bananas are packed with potassium. Potassium is an important mineral. It helps your muscles work and keeps your heartbeat steady. But here's what most people don't know. Too much potassium can actually be dangerous. And as we age, our bodies become less able to process excess potassium, especially if our kidneys aren't working at full strength. After age 60, kidney function naturally declines, even if you don't feel anything wrong. Your kidneys are like filters. When those filters slow down, potassium builds up in your blood. And if you're eating bananas daily, or even a few times a week, that potassium can quietly start stacking up inside you. High potassium levels can lead to muscle weakness, numbness, and even irregular heartbeats. In extreme cases, it can cause heart failure. It gets worse. Many medications that older adults take, especially for high blood pressure or heart disease, already increase potassium levels. These include ACE inhibitors, ARBs, and some diuretics. So if you're on those medications and eating bananas, your potassium can shoot up even faster. That's exactly what happened to Walter, a 76-year-old retired teacher. He loved bananas. He had one every morning with oatmeal and another as a midday snack. He also took medication for his high blood pressure. One day, he started feeling weak and dizzy. A simple blood test showed dangerously high potassium. His heart rhythm was off, and the doctor said he was one step away from a major cardiac event. He had to be hospitalized to bring his potassium levels down. The culprit? Bananas. Even one medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium. If you eat 2 a day, that's almost 20% of the recommended daily amount. And that's without counting the potassium already in your other foods. Potatoes, beans, yogurt, spinach, they all add to the total. This doesn't mean bananas are poison. They're still a natural food. But for seniors, especially those with kidney or heart issues, bananas can quickly go from harmless to harmful. That's why it's important to know your potassium levels and how your body reacts as you age. If you still want fruit in your diet, go for low potassium options like apples, grapes, berries, or watermelon. These are gentler on your kidneys and still give you fiber and nutrients without pushing your potassium too high. Sometimes the things that seem the healthiest are the ones that need the most caution. Bananas may have worked fine when you were young, but after 60, it's a different story. Knowing this could protect your heart and help you avoid a hospital visit. That's why bananas are the second fruit you must rethink. Deadly fruit number 3, mangoes. Now let's talk about mangoes. Sweet, juicy, and delicious. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits. Many people look forward to mango season all year, but if you're over 60, mangoes might not be your best friend. In fact, they could quietly be doing harm to your body, especially if you have blood sugar problems, weight issues, or struggle with inflammation. Mangoes are packed with natural sugar. One medium-sized mango has over 45 grams of sugar. That's more than a can of soda. While this sugar comes from a natural source, your body still processes it almost the same way. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at controlling blood sugar. Insulin, the hormone that helps control sugar levels, becomes weaker with age. That's why mangoes can cause a quick spike in your blood sugar, and over time, this can lead to serious problems. Even if you don't have diabetes, eating mangoes often can put you at risk. That sudden sugar spike doesn't just give you an energy crash later, it also increases fat storage, especially around the belly and liver. This leads to weight gain, fatty liver, and even insulin resistance, the early warning signs of type 2 diabetes. Another hidden danger is how mangoes affect inflammation. Mangoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they make your blood sugar rise quickly. High sugar levels trigger inflammation inside your body. This kind of silent inflammation is linked to joint pain, brain fog, and even heart disease in older adults. If you already struggle with arthritis or feel stiffness in the morning, mangoes can make it worse without you even realizing it. Let's talk about Rachel. She's 67 and always loved mango smoothies in the summer. She thought she was eating healthy, but her doctor noticed her fasting blood sugar kept rising every checkup. Rachel was surprised. She wasn't eating cake or cookies, but she was having 2 mangoes a day, thinking it was natural and safe. When she cut back, her blood sugar improved in just a few weeks. The fruit she thought was helping her was actually hurting her. Also, don't forget about portion size. Mangoes are often large. One fruit can give you more sugar than your body needs in a day, and if you're blending it into a smoothie with other fruits, you're stacking sugar on sugar, even if it tastes healthy. This doesn't mean you can never eat mangoes, but for people over 60, they should be eaten with caution. A few small slices once in a while are okay, but eating a full mango daily can slowly push your body towards serious trouble. There are safer fruit choices like berries, green apples, or kiwi. Lower in sugar, better for your blood, and easier on your body. Sometimes the most dangerous foods wear the sweetest disguise. Mangoes may look harmless, but after 60, they can silently damage your health. Deadly fruit number 4. Dried fruits. Now let's talk about dried fruits. They look healthy. They seem like a smart snack, and they're often found in granola, trail mix, and health bars. But if you're over 60, dried fruits can be one of the most dangerous things you eat without knowing it. They might look small and harmless, but they carry a heavy load of sugar and can quietly damage your health in big ways. What makes dried fruits so risky? It's the way they're made. When fruits are dried, all the water is removed, but the sugar stays behind. That means you end up with a concentrated form of sugar in every bite. A handful of raisins or dried apricots might not seem like much, but it can have as much sugar as a candy bar. And many dried fruits have added sugar on top of their natural sugar that turns a healthy fruit into a sugar bomb. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to sugar. Your insulin response slows down, your metabolism gets weaker. So when you eat dried fruits, your blood sugar can spike quickly. That spike may seem small at first, but over time, it builds up. High blood sugar leads to weight gain, belly fat, and increases your risk for type 2 diabetes. Dried fruits are also bad news for your teeth. As you age, your gums and enamel become more fragile. Dried fruits are sticky and get stuck in your teeth. The sugar feeds bacteria and leads to decay, gum disease, and tooth loss. That's something no one wants to deal with in their 60s or 70s. Let's take dried dates as an example. Just 2 medjool dates have around 33 grams of sugar. That's almost 8 teaspoons of sugar in just 2 bites. And it's very easy to eat more without realizing it because dried fruits don't fill you up the way fresh fruits do. You can eat a whole bag while watching TV, and by the time you stop, you've had enough sugar for the entire day. Or more. Susan, a 70-year-old woman, thought she was eating smart by switching to dried fruit snacks. She cut out candy and desserts and replaced them with dried apricots and cranberries. But she noticed her energy dropped in the afternoons, her waistline grew, and her joints started hurting more. Her doctor told her the dried fruits were flooding her body with sugar and causing inflammation. When she stopped, her pain and energy improved. This doesn't mean you can never have dried fruits, but they must be eaten in tiny amounts, like medicine, not like a snack. A better choice is to eat whole, fresh fruits with fiber and water that help your body digest sugar more slowly. Dried fruits pretend to be healthy, but for people over 60, they can be a sweet trap. The sugar, the stickiness, and the hidden damage make them one of the most dangerous fruits in disguise. Deadly fruit number 5, fruit juices. Now let's talk about fruit juices. They sound healthy. They have pictures of oranges, apples, or berries on the label. The word fruit makes you think they're good for you, but for people over 60, fruit juices can be one of the most misleading and harmful things you put in your body. What seems like a healthy drink can quietly cause major health problems. The first problem is sugar. Even 100% fruit juice with no added sugar is loaded with natural sugar. When you juice fruit, you remove all the fiber, the part that slows down sugar absorption and keeps your digestion steady. What you're left with is a sugary liquid that your body absorbs quickly, like soda. One glass of orange juice can have the same amount of sugar as a can of cola, and if you drink more than 1 glass a day, the sugar adds up fast. As you get older, your body becomes less efficient at processing sugar. Your pancreas works harder to release insulin. Your cells become less responsive. This can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and type 2 diabetes. Many people think cutting out candy or desserts is enough, but if you're still drinking fruit juices, you're still flooding your system with fast-acting sugar that does silent damage. Another danger is how juice affects your liver. Your liver is the organ that processes sugar. When you drink fruit juice often, the liver gets overloaded. It starts turning excess sugar into fat. This can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a growing problem among older adults, even those who don't drink alcohol. And it all starts with drinks that look healthy, but act like sugar bombs inside your body. Fruit juice also doesn't fill you up. You can drink 2 or 3 glasses easily without feeling full. That means more calories, more sugar, and more chances for weight gain. Compare that to eating whole fruit. If you eat 3 oranges, you'll feel full. But if you drink a glass of orange juice, you're getting the sugar from all 3 oranges, but none of the fiber or satisfaction. Let's look at apple juice. A single cup has about 24 grams of sugar. That's 6 teaspoons. And most store-bought juices, even the ones that say no added sugar, are pasteurized, processed, and stripped of nutrients. What's left is liquid sugar that does more harm than good. Karen, age 68, used to start her day with a tall glass of fruit juice. She thought it was a healthy way to begin her mornings. But she kept gaining weight, her blood sugar crept up, and she began feeling tired after meals. Her doctor told her to stop drinking juice. Within weeks, her energy improved, her belly shrank, and her blood sugar started to normalize. The truth is, fruit juice is not the same as fruit. For people over 60, it's a hidden danger disguised as health. Water, herbal tea, or whole fruit are far better choices. Don't let juice fool you. It's not helping, it's hurting. Now here's a powerful bonus tip that can help protect your health and even reverse some of the damage these fruits may have caused. It's simple, it's natural, and it's something you can start doing today. Drink more water, but not just any water. Add a slice of lemon to your water every morning. This small change can support your liver, improve digestion, and help flush out toxins from your body. Lemon water helps balance your blood sugar, especially when taken before meals. It also gives your body a gentle vitamin C boost, which supports your immune system. And here's another bonus. Walk for just 10 to 15 minutes after your biggest meal of the day. This short walk helps lower your blood sugar, improve circulation, and even reduce belly fat. It's an easy habit that makes a huge difference, especially for people over 60. You don't have to give up every fruit. You just need to know which ones to avoid and which habits to build. Your health is in your hands. Start with lemon water and a short walk. These small steps, done daily, can lead to big changes in how you feel, how you age, and how you live. You've just learned something very important that most people don't know. This knowledge gives you real power over your health and your future. Many seniors accept feeling tired, foggy, or weak as just part of getting older. But now you understand that these problems don't have to be your normal. You have the ability to change how you feel every day by making smarter food choices. Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy than you have had in years. Picture your mind feeling clear, and sharp. Think about how good it will feel to take control of your health instead of feeling like your body is working against you. When you start avoiding these harmful fruits and choosing better options, your body will thank you in many ways. You can lower your risk of serious health problems and enjoy a better quality of life. You are not alone in this. Many others just like you are learning these facts and making changes too. Together, you are part of a community that refuses to accept aging as a limit. You're showing the world that getting older can mean getting stronger and healthier. This is the start of a new chapter where you take charge and live your best years with confidence and joy. Right now, after watching this video, I want you to take one simple but powerful step. Go to your kitchen and look carefully for these 5 fruits we talked about: grapefruit, bananas, mangoes, dried fruits, and fruit juices. If you find any of them, remove them from your daily diet. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week. Start today. Your body will begin to thank you immediately. Next, share this video with someone you care about who is over 50. They need to hear this information just as much as you do. By sharing, you help protect their health and give them a chance to make better choices too. Please write a comment below and tell me which fruit surprised you the most. I read every comment, and your questions help me create new videos that answer what you really want to know. This way, we build a community where everyone supports each other's health journey. Remember, aging is something everyone faces, but declining health is not. You have the power to change your future by what you choose to eat today. Take control, make these changes, and live the healthy, energetic life you deserve. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips made just for you. Your best years are still ahead.